A guy finds a date online. He sees her profile and he goes like, okay, she's quite attractive, so let's go out on a date. Now, when he's on the date, he starts speaking to her and he realizes that he is speaking a lot and he feels so attached to her and he feels so attracted to her. Now, when he comes back home, he feels this sudden feeling that he is so attached to her and so attracted to her. And this is so rare for him because he has never felt this ever in his life. So he sends her a text explaining how he feels so attracted to her, and he claims that what he feels with her is so special and so rare, and he would like to meet her again and see where things goes because he has a very good feeling about her. Now, what he didn't knew was when he was on a date with this girl, during the conversation, she was doing something to his subconscious mind. This girl understood conversational hypnosis. Now, this is a story about one of my clients who mastered the art of conversational hypnosis. And during this casual date, she started using conversational hypnosis to make this person feel more attracted to her. And this is something that I have taught her during my 15 days instant healing program. And her testimonial sheds light on one of the most important aspects of my 15 days instant healing program. And I feel it is one of the most underrated aspects of my 15 days instant healing program, that is conversational hypnosis. Now, I teach conversational hypnosis in week number 2, not in week number 1. Now, there is a very great reason for that. You see, in week number 1, I help my clients remove their father wound, their mother wound, or their subconscious blockages or relationship trauma from their subconscious mind. And there is a very important reason for this, because anytime we interact with someone, we are having a conversation at a conscious level. However, our subconscious mind and their subconscious mind is quite clueless on how to treat each other. So what does the subconscious mind do? Our subconscious mind share how we would like to be treated. Now, this is done at a subconscious level. We are not consciously aware of this, and it happens all the time. And how the subconscious mind communicates about how we would like to be treated is based upon how we have been treated or how we have been treating ourselves. Because imagine this, their subconscious mind is quite clueless, so it interacts with our subconscious mind and asks, how would you like to be treated? And what does our subconscious mind reply? It replies with how we have been living with ourselves and how we have been treated during our childhood. So it sends that neurological state and information to their subconscious mind. And suddenly they start treating us exactly the way that we have been treating ourselves or how we have been treated during our childhood. Now, if you observe, this validates the claim that people treat us exactly the way that we treat ourselves. And we attract what we are feeling inside. And this is one of the biggest reasons how people keep attracting same kind of partners or relationship into their life. And these relationships are a byproduct of how their relationship with their parents was between the ages of 1 to 9. And that is our predominant neurological state. Now, you need to understand something very important about conversational hypnosis. The reason why I teach it in week 2 and not week 1 is because conversational hypnosis is the art of connecting with someone else's subconscious mind and transferring the emotions that we are feeling inside. Now, I teach it in week 2 because in week 1, I am working with removing the subconscious trauma with regards to relationship, parent wound, or any kind of relationship trauma. Because if I teach you conversational hypnosis in week number 1 and you go out and start practicing conversational hypnosis, what's going to happen is during conversational hypnosis, you will be transmitting your traumas inside their subconscious mind, and somehow they will keep triggering the same trauma in your subconscious mind. So when this girl actually came to me, she had an anxious attachment style. And we understood that during her childhood, she had a very bad relationship with her father and her mother. And as a result of all of that, she kept attracting same kind of partners and patterns into her relationship that made her feel more anxious, and she kept chasing all her partners. However, once we removed her father wound and her mother wound, her relationship trauma was gone. Her predominant neurological state, which is developed between the ages of 1 to 9, had a hard reset. And because of that, now she was attracting good quality men into her life who valued her. However, in week 2, I teach my clients conversational hypnosis. And you need to understand this about conversational hypnosis. Conversational hypnosis is not manipulating other people. Conversational hypnosis is a tool. How you use conversational hypnosis is highly dependent upon the user of conversational hypnosis. So does that mean that conversational hypnosis means that you have to be fake? No. You are just trying to be more presentable in your conversations. Imagine this. If you were invited to a party, would you go in your PJs? No. You would dress up nicely so that you can represent yourself in the most attractive form. The same goes for conversational hypnosis. It's just you representing yourself in the most effective manner. Because regardless of if you are using conversational hypnosis or not, your subconscious mind will bond with other people's subconscious mind and it will transmit your predominant neurological state or your relationship blueprint. And that is going to happen regardless. So why not use conversational hypnosis to establish healthy bond with other people that are long lasting and sustainable, exactly like my client. Now, if you observe, the only reason she was able to make him feel that attracted towards her is because, first of all, she doesn't have any kind of relationship trauma inside her subconscious mind. Her predominant neurological state is very balanced. It is filled with self-love, self-confidence, and because of that, once she started using conversational hypnosis, in less than a minute of casual conversation, she was able to transmit that neurological state inside his subconscious mind. And understand this, guys. A lot of the people come to me for relationship issues, and trust me, conversation plays one of the most vital elements in any kind of relationship. A lot of our problems in relationship is due to conversation, and that is one of the biggest reasons that I have included conversational hypnosis as part of my 15 days instant healing program. And this girl did something very amazing. Not only did she benefit from conversational hypnosis in her personal relationships, she also started using conversational hypnosis at work. And when I spoke with her, she explained how she has been getting a lot of recognition at her workplace, and she is supposed to be getting a promotion really soon because of her interaction with all the team members. This is the importance of conversational hypnosis. You see, your predominant neurological state is consistently interacting with other people and making them treat you exactly the way that you have been treated in your childhood or you have been treating yourself. And this plays out not only in your personal relationship, but even in your professional relationship. So conversation is a very vital element of our life. So if you start using conversational hypnosis once you have healed your predominant neurological state, you will be able to instantly attract anyone during any conversation in less than a minute. Less than a minute is all it takes. When it's your turn to speak, you start using conversational hypnosis and all it takes is less than a minute and the person is just attracted to you. This is the beauty of conversational hypnosis. Now, I have explained a part of conversational hypnosis in my last video. So I would highly recommend for you guys to go and watch that video, understand how conversational hypnosis works, and you can start using it today and you can observe the difference in all your interactions. It is a complete game changer because remember, once you heal your predominant neurological state, your father wound, your mother wound, you will be able to attract long-term healthy relationship. However, to sustain those relationships, you still need conversation. All relationships require conversation. And if you do not have the right tools for conversation, you can jeopardize even the most healthiest form of relationship. So do check out that video and I will see you guys in the next video. Up until then, stay happy, stay blessed, and remember the power of your subconscious mind. Bye-bye.